A Dollar Tree store in Queens has been temporarily shut down because of a rat infestation.
Y'all, why is Dollar Tree changing their prices from $1 to $7?
Certain companies, especially Dollar General, don't really care about the sake of your health or anything.
I think it's about as exploitive a business plan as I've ever seen.
Everybody's getting ripped off every day.
There's nowhere else for anyone to get any necessities.
We're worried that these kids who come here every day because this is the food that they eat are going to get sick.
These places aren't just unpleasant, they're unsafe.
Dollar Tree. Just the name itself sounds like a promise. It's a magic world where everything, every single thing is either $1 or maybe $1.25. Think about that for a second. In a world where a candy bar can cost $2 and a small coffee costs $5, a store where you can fill your basket with dozens of items and walk out only spending $20 feels like a huge cheat code for life. And for a long time, it was. Dollar Tree started out as a true champion for anyone trying to save a few bucks. They made a simple promise: everything is cheap. And they kept that promise, attracting millions of shoppers, from families struggling to make ends meet to college kids furnishing their first dorm room. It became a symbol of smart shopping, a place where you could stretch every last dime until it practically screamed. But here is the dark, uncomfortable truth about Dollar Tree and every massive, successful business that promises you a deal. They are not your friend. Dollar Tree is a massive, multi-billion-dollar company. Their job isn't to save you money. Their job is to make them money. And they have spent decades perfecting a set of mind tricks, hidden costs, and shopping traps so clever that most shoppers fall for them every single time they walk through those sliding doors. The feeling you get when you see that perfect seasonal item or that massive bag of chips for $1.25 is exactly what they want you to feel. It's an excitement that shuts down the logical part of your brain. It makes you skip the most important step in smart shopping: thinking. Today, we are going deep into the Dollar Tree machine. We are going to expose the most common, most ridiculous, and most wallet-destroying mistakes that people make inside that store. These are the mistakes that turn a supposed $1.25 bargain into a financial disaster. These are the secrets they hope you never ever realize. This is how the Dollar Tree dream quickly becomes a Dollar Tree nightmare. The $1.25 brain fog, the unit price trap. Imagine you walk into a store, you see a huge sign, everything is $1.25. What does your brain do? It relaxes, it thinks, I don't need to worry about prices anymore. It's all $1.25. It's a deal. And that right there is Dollar Tree's greatest psychological weapon. It's called the unit price trap. When you shop at a normal grocery store, like Walmart or Kroger, you look at the price tag and you see two things: the total price, like $4, and the unit price. The unit price tells you the actual cost of what you are buying, usually per ounce, per sheet, or per item. For example, a big box of cereal might cost $4, but the unit price is 10 cents per ounce. A smaller box might cost $2, but the unit price is 15 cents per ounce. If you're smart, you know the big box is the better deal because the unit price is lower. At Dollar Tree, the total price is always $1.25. So most people stop looking at the unit price altogether. They assume $1.25 is always a steal. And this assumption is where people wreck their budgets. Let's look at a famous example: paper towels. You can buy a single roll of paper towels at Dollar Tree for $1.25. Sounds cheap, right? But grab that roll. Feel how thin it is. Count the number of sheets. It probably has 70 sheets. Now go to a regular store. You can buy a massive name brand roll for $2.50. It's twice the price. But wait, count the sheets on that roll. It might have 150 sheets, and the quality is much thicker. If you bought 2 of the Dollar Tree rolls, you'd spend $2.50 and get 140 sheets of low-quality paper. If you bought 1 of the regular rolls, you'd spend $2.50 and get 150 sheets of high-quality paper. The mistake: by focusing only on the $1.25 price tag, shoppers forget that they are often buying a tiny version of an item: a tiny bag of chips, a tiny bottle of shampoo, or a tiny amount of medicine. When you do the math, sometimes the price per ounce at Dollar Tree is actually higher than the full-sized name brand product at a regular supermarket when it's on sale. People make this error constantly. They see the $1.25 price, their brain cheers, and they throw it in the cart without comparing the size. They buy 6 small Dollar Tree toothpaste tubes instead of 1 large one at the grocery store, and they end up paying $3 or $4 more in the long run. They fall into the $1.25 brain fog, and Dollar Tree banks the profit. This is the golden rule of shopping that Dollar Tree hopes you forget. A deal isn't about the lowest price tag. A deal is about the lowest price per unit of actual product. And in Dollar Tree, that number is often shockingly high. The coupon miscalculation, time is money. Now let's talk about another giant mistake people make that Dollar Tree secretly loves: trying to use coupons. Wait, what? Aren't coupons a good thing? Yes, they are, but not here. The average shopper who loves deals is probably a coupon clipper. They look through the Sunday paper, they download apps, they plan their shopping trips around double coupon days. This is an army of people who are trained to hunt for the best savings. And when they see a store like Dollar Tree, they immediately think, if I can get a name brand item for $1.25 and then use a 50-cent coupon, I'll only pay 75 cents. That's a profit. It sounds great on paper. It sounds like the ultimate cheat code. But here's the harsh reality. Dollar Tree doesn't stock a lot of the major name brand items that have coupons. Think about the products in Dollar Tree. You have lots of Dollar Tree's own brands, or brands you've never heard of, or older versions of products. The big shiny coupons you find in the newspaper are usually for the latest version of Tide detergent, or the newest flavor of Doritos, items that Dollar Tree rarely carries in the right size or quantity. The mistake. People spend hours collecting, sorting, and researching coupons for name brand products, hoping to use them at Dollar Tree. They drive to the store, search through the aisles, and waste their precious time looking for an item that simply isn't there. Or if it is there, it's a tiny travel size that makes the coupon barely worth the paper it's printed on. A true deal should save you both money and time. A smart shopper realizes that the time they spend hunting for a coupon that might work at Dollar Tree is worth more than the 50 cents they might save. If you spend an hour of your life driving to the store and searching for a product, and you only save $2, you just worked for $2 an hour. That's a huge financial loss, even though your receipt looks like you save money. Dollar Tree encourages this coupon mindset because it gets people in the door. Once you are inside, even if you can't use your coupon, you still see that $1.25 price on all the other items, and your brain defaults to the deal mode. You end up buying a dozen items you didn't plan on just because they are cheap, completely forgetting the time you wasted on the failed coupon hunt. The store wins and you lose. They got you in, and they got you to spend more. The secret? Don't coupon at Dollar Tree. Only buy what you absolutely need and accept that the $1.25 is the final price. Your time is worth more than the nickel you might save. The fake brands and the health trap. This next mistake is perhaps the most serious because it's not just about losing money. It's about risking your well-being. This is where Dollar Tree moves from being clever to being genuinely risky for the average trusting shopper. In a normal store, you see famous brands like Tylenol, Duracell, and Crest. These brands are expensive because they have spent decades building a reputation for safety and quality. They have to follow strict rules. In Dollar Tree, you often see brands that look almost like the famous ones. They have similar colors, similar fonts, and similar sounding names. They are called knockoffs. You might see Good and Smart batteries instead of Duracell. You might see Max Pain Relief instead of Tylenol. You might see a cleaning spray with a generic name that looks identical to Lysol. The mistake: shoppers see a package that looks familiar, and they trust the low price. They think, medicine is medicine, right? It all has the same ingredient. Or, a battery is a battery. This is a dangerous trap. While many Dollar Tree products are safe, when it comes to certain items, buying the cheapest knockoff is a huge mistake. Take batteries, for example. The cheap knockoff batteries sold at Dollar Tree often have a much shorter life. A name brand pack of 4 batteries might cost $8 and last for 6 months in a toy. A Dollar Tree pack might cost $1.25 for 2 batteries and only last 2 weeks. Over the course of a year, you spend way more money on the cheap batteries, and you have to change them constantly. The deal is actually the exact opposite of a deal, but it gets much worse when you talk about things like medicine, vitamins, or food. Many of the generic medicines at Dollar Tree are safe, but you have to be incredibly careful about the ingredients. Sometimes the generic product has fewer of the active ingredients than the name brand version. This means you have to take more of the pills to get the same effect, which again, makes the Dollar Tree version more expensive in the long run. Even more troubling are the food items. You might find a big bag of off-brand snacks or a generic can of food. These items might be perfectly fine, but often they are loaded with cheaper fillers, more sugar, or just lower quality ingredients compared to the food you buy in the regular supermarket aisle. The $1.25 deal is simply a cheaper, less healthy, and less satisfying product. The Dollar Tree company counts on you trusting that everything they sell is the same as the expensive version. They count on you making a snap decision based on the price. The smart shopper, however, walks past the medicine, the vitamins, and the cleaning supplies and only sticks to the items that are easy to check for quality, like paper goods or simple kitchen tools. Do not risk your health and sanity for a $1.25 pill bottle. The seasonal shopping scramble, the holiday panic trap. Dollar Tree is brilliant at holidays. Think about Halloween, Christmas, or Easter. They fill the front of the store with brightly colored items, goofy plastic spiders, small Christmas ornaments, and Easter baskets. And because it is Dollar Tree, everything is exactly $1.25. The mistake, shoppers panic. They see these limited time items and think, I have to get these now, because they will be gone soon. And look how cheap they are. They rush to buy plastic pumpkins, cheap wrapping paper, and small holiday candies. They fill their carts with 100 things they don't actually need, spending $50 on decorations that will break before the holiday is even over. This is the holiday panic trap, and Dollar Tree is a master of it. Why is this a mistake? Because they sell things that are ridiculously low quality. A Christmas ornament might lose its glitter before it even makes it to the tree. The Halloween sign might snap in half the moment you hang it up. The small, specialized holiday candy is often marked up. Let's look at the example of wrapping paper. You can buy a tiny roll of wrapping paper at Dollar Tree for $1.25. It is usually thin, tears easily, and barely covers one large gift. If you have 4 people to buy presents for, you need 4 rolls, which cost you $5. Go to a regular store like Target or Walmart. A huge, high-quality roll of wrapping paper might cost $4, but it's thick, it doesn't tear, and it can cover 8 gifts. The shopper who panics buys the 4 tiny rolls and ends up spending $1 more and getting a product that is frustrating to use. The smart shopper knows that holiday items are often much better deals at other stores, especially the day after the holiday when they go on huge clearance sales. Dollar Tree's seasonal strategy is to create a feeling of urgent excitement. They know you don't care about the quality when you are rushing to decorate for a party. They know you just want the feeling of getting a lot of stuff for a little money, but you end up with a pile of junk that you have to throw out on December 26th, and you spend more money on low quality than you would have on 1 or 2 good items elsewhere. The secret to beating this trap is simple. Never buy seasonal items in a rush. If you need a small party favor, sure, grab it. But if you're stocking up on decorations, wait for the sales at bigger stores. That $1.25 item today could be 25 cents somewhere else tomorrow. The bulk buying disaster, the true meaning of cheap. The biggest, most expensive mistake that an otherwise smart shopper makes at Dollar Tree is trying to save money by buying in bulk. Most people think, if it's a good deal, I should buy 10 of them. This is usually true at warehouse clubs like Costco or Sam's Club. If you buy a massive tub of peanut butter, the unit price goes down and you save money. At Dollar Tree, the logic is flipped. Dollar Tree's inventory, the stuff they sell, is constantly changing. They buy things that are close-out deals. This means they are buying stuff that other, bigger stores couldn't sell. It might be a discontinued flavor, a color that didn't sell well, or simply leftover inventory from a manufacturer who needs to clear out a warehouse. Because of this system, Dollar Tree often only has a small supply of a product, and they might never get that exact item again. The mistake, a shopper finds something they love. Maybe it's a great brand of toothpaste they only sell once, or a perfect little craft supply. They think, this is a great deal. I need to buy 5 of them to stock up. And here is why this is a mistake. First, it encourages clutter. You just spent $6.25 on 5 tubes of toothpaste you don't need right now, and now you have to find space for them in your already crammed bathroom closet. That money and